welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. Welcome to the familia if you are new. So guys, I'm so excited because we have a battle of foundations. I mean, I don't know how much of a battle it is because they're both really freaking good, but I want to try both of these out to show you guys how they work out on oily skin. So we're going to be testing out the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Foundation with SPF 19 versus the oldie but goodie and the also favorite full coverage double wear. So let's see. My skin is prepped. I moisturized, put sunscreen, all that jazz. I didn't comb my hair, but we're gonna get there eventually. So let's prime the skin with a matte primer because I do have oily skin, but I also like actual matte primers because I really feel like they do mattify the skin. Another skincare concern too is pores. I don't know, sometimes I feel like if you can control the oils a little more, the pores will look a little less. This also has SPF. I always recommend to wear your own SPF underneath your makeup, even if foundation has SPF, because I don't feel like it's enough. So always wear your SPF daily. All right, so with primer, I want to let it sit and absorb in the skin for about 2 or 3 minutes. So I'll be back. All right, so primer's been on the skin for about 3 minutes now. My shade is 4N1 Shell Beige, but when I bought this at Ulta when it released last week, they sent me 4C3 Soft Tan. It's the wrong shade and it's not available in stores. So I'm gonna be using this shade, but in reality, my shade is this one because it has a neutral undertone as opposed to Soft Tan has a rosy undertone. So that's the only sort of iffy thing going on today. What we're gonna do right now is apply both of these products. The left side is the brand new one. The right side is the oldie but goodie. And I'm also gonna blend them out with both of these kabuki brushes that are fairly similar. And yeah, let's start. The new Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Longwear Foundation retails for $43. It comes in 26 shades. This is a weightless, fresh feeling matte makeup with lasting all day wear. It's a 12-hour wear with color true, non-creasy, non-poring. It's oil free and control shine. It has anti-pollution protection, sweat and humidity resistant, non-cakey. This is dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested. It has SPF 19. The oldie but goodie Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay In Makeup retails for $43. It comes in 56 shades. This is a flawless, whatever comes your way, 24-hour fresh, matte, oil-free. It is sweat humidity resistant, transfer proof, controls oils all day, non-cakey, non-setting into fine lines, dermatologically tested, and I am in the shade 4N1 Shell Beige in both shades. Okay, surprisingly, the textures are a lot more similar than I thought. You guys saw they're both sort of a watery formula, not too thick. This one is a lot more waterier than this one. I just forgot how this one doesn't have a thick texture, but it goes on the skin like immediately full coverage. So here's the oldie but goodie double wear. Oh, so good. And I only put one layer here, and here I put 2 so we can build it up. The way I found when I reviewed this foundation was put your first layer on, let it dry a little bit down, and then you can add the second layer, which builds beautifully. And here we go. This has a little bit more radiance, but this one does too. Obviously the shades are different, as you can tell. Let me turn the lights on so you can really see. A lot of times the lights just blur some stuff. So look, this is the oldie but goodie. And here's the new. They're very similar, very similar in the sense that provide coverage and a bit of radiance. Only thing right now I find that's very different besides the shade is the texture, and they both do oxidize. So you know what, let me show you guys. It is as clean as we can get it right now. The closest to my thumb is the new one right here, and then I need to get a pump for this one. Yeah, textures are, this one you feel it, it's a little bit thicker, but you can see it. So original, and then new one. The shades are different, but you see that glow they both have? Like very similar. Okay, not bad, not bad. So what I'm gonna do, let me tell you the time. It is currently 6:30 a.m. Let me just put some concealer on and I'll be back. we're gonna keep this. All right, fam, nicely set. As I was putting my concealer on, I do notice that the sheer foundation's a lot of a wetter formula. It's wet on the skin. That's what I'm trying to say. And the original, it's a natural matte, so it's giving us the mattifying effect, but not like dried down matte. Like it's giving us the natural, like it says. But that's the main difference I'm seeing right now. You see more of a radiance here as opposed to here. I got this hair right here. Okay, it's set. We're gonna use this Laura Mercier Honey Setting Powder. I usually set my face with a powder puff because it really locks the makeup in, and we do have oily skin, so that girl needs to be locked up. So we're gonna get powder. And with the powder, I even it out on the skin so we don't have one big patch on one side of our face. What I'm gonna do is just start tapping this in. Doing it the same way on both sides just because that's how we can get a good review and see what differences are if we set it the same way, like really working it in. With this part, you really want to take your time when you set your foundation because you don't want to be missing spots. This is the step that is going to make your base makeup really last, especially if you have oily skin. Concentrated in the T-zone. Right, so let's look at the skin when we set. This is the sheer. Then this is the Double Wear Natural Matte. They're starting to look similar. This one, you just see a little bit of glow coming through. Again, let's turn the lights off. I do see, now that we have the lights turned off, I feel like the oldie but goodie is giving us more of a flawless look. Maybe it's just because it's a little bit on the sheerer side and we do have the glow. It's not giving us that matte flawlessness that this one's doing. Okay, so, wow. They look very similar. Obviously, this one's a lot more full coverage. You can really see it close up as opposed to the sheer. It's a sheer. Actually, let me show you the swatches. So here are the swatches because I don't want to stain my clothes. So let me put the sheer one next to the sheer. Oh yeah, look how much it oxidizes. You see? Let's put the on the side. The original doesn't oxidize as much. Yeah, maybe like half a shade. I would say the new one, the sheer foundation oxidizes about a shade, like a full shade. So what I'm gonna do is just put the rest of my face on, keep it simple, bronzer, blush, and I'll be back. Guys, back full face and everything, and oh, the skin looks so good. I always keep the skin very simple. I don't do foundation, powder, highlight, or anything because I want you guys to see how the skin really reacts to foundation and like the bare minimum. Like we need setting powder, you know, and a little bit of bronzer. So this here, sheer foundation versus the oldie but goodie natural matte foundation. Immediate differences that I see is this one, you see that it's sheer. It goes onto the skin in a very sheer manner, even though we build it up. Here, I find that if you put too much here, it'll just clog up and it'll be cakey. So keep in mind, oh, here, let's turn off the light. It's not doing it right now, but I can see the potential in it doing it because of the texture. It is a little bit thicker, but we do have a very flawless look here, like flawless. Like nothing's wrong here. Nothing's wrong here either. It's not as flawless though. It's a very minute difference, but I want to be very specific to you guys. I like them both. I don't know which one I'll like. As I was finishing my face, something I was thinking about is the packaging. They both suck. This one, because the formula is so watery and lightweight, if you squeeze too much, you're just gonna have a whole bunch come out and you could potentially waste product. And these are $43 foundations, and we all know this one just has this thing going on, so it could just spill also all over. This one does have a pump you can buy separately. I believe it's $10. Ulta has it online. I'll link it if you guys are interested. I never bought it because I'm like, that's $43 plus $10. Okay, so that's too much. I did want to bring that up. Packaging, it's not that user-friendly, you know? And before I forget, my lip combo is this LA Girl Chocolate Lip Liner and this Milani 420 shade in Tease, their new nude. Had to keep the eyes super simple and, you know, get a little cute little lip, you know? And we're gonna wear it all day and see if we have a winner, if one is better than the other, or if they're really the same, just textures are different. I don't know. We'll have to see how everything lasts. Pores are not accentuated. I do have big pores. So yeah, so far, so good. See you at the window. Bye. All right, fam, this is how the skin looks. Don't mind all my junk over there. Okay, here's the sheer new foundation. Here's the oldie but goodie. In daylight, you can see the difference, like the flawlessness of this one. This one's flawless. I feel like the glow takes a little bit away from like the flawless look, because I'm looking here, it's like, wow, nothing's wrong. Here, nothing's wrong either, but we have like a glow. I don't know how to explain it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I like both. They both look good. They're both warming up to the skin so beautifully. So yeah, we'll see how the day goes. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. So it's 5:45 p.m. We've had both foundations on for almost 12 hours. And before we get started, I do want to show you guys in daylight, maybe about an hour ago, because I wanted to show you in golden hour how the skin was looking. And this side right here is the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Foundation. And here on the right side, it's the oldie but goodie Double Wear Stay in Place Matte Foundation. And at this point, both sides are looking beautiful in golden hour. And here we are now, guys. Here we have the sheer foundation, the new one. And the other side, we have the oldie but goodie, the matte. And let's turn these lights down so you guys can see pores, you can see texture, you can see oils. Of course, my skin is oily. I will always have oily skin at the end of the day, especially when I don't touch up. And when I do reviews, I do that specifically so you guys can see how a wear test like wears or does, you know? Here we are with the sheer foundation and original. I feel like the sheer is a little more dewy, but not drastically than this one. You see right here on the cheek, it's a little more on the matte side, not by a lot. The nose here, it's oilier than here, like slightly, very slight. We're being very nitpicky because for obvious reasons. And I want to show you, I wore my mask for literally like 15 minutes because on the mask, it looks like the original transferred more than the sheer side. At the end of the day, I feel like they're very similar. It's literally the actual texture of the new sheer foundation that is very lightweight and buildable, medium to full with a radiant. Versus this one, you can use a lot less and get that full coverage matte. They work the exact same way. And we do not look gastadas. I like them both, but if I were to pick, I'm a full coverage girl. I think I would pick the original because I do have oily skin. If you are thinking about buying one of these, it's personal preference at the end of the day. If you like a matte, a little heavier, more coverage, the original is your girl. It doesn't move. But also the new one, you want a radiant, natural glow, and it doesn't move. This is your girl too. So I feel like they both are very similar in that way. They're both Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it's true to the name. Let's touch the face up. I'm actually gonna go to the gym right now, so I'm just gonna take my makeup off. Of course, I can't leave without my wear test. You see how I just took that layer of oiliness away? Sheer versus original matte. Now that I'm looking, the matte, it kind of like caked up right there. I mean, that's being very picky, and who's gonna be all up on your face like that? Like the pores, I find like you can see the pores here a little more than here, but I do always want to show you guys the real deal. No filters, no nothing up in here. Have you tried any of these? I know this one just released, but it is available at Ulta, and this one I feel like everyone has. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you see a difference. You guys know I love talking to you in the comments. Thank you guys so much for 15K subscribers. We just passed that today, and I'm so excited and grateful and thankful to you guys every single day. Just thank you so much for hanging out with me, spending a little bit of your day with me, and I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.